Hi there, Gemini ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'd certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscription. Okay? So, Geminis, we're going to do a slightly different reading today here. I'm going to do more of a roasting type reading for those of you who feel dead inside, who feel emotionally unstable, spiritually exhausted, or just this reading is for those of you who have been taking life a bit too seriously lately. Okay? So, what I like to do in this reading is to offer you truths about the anxieties you've been feeling, your burnout, and various spiritual oops that have come your way or will come your way, or those with which you're dealing or will have to deal during this time period in question. Okay, if I didn't mention it, this reading is valid until the end of December. Okay, giving you time with which to work with the energies, and also this reading allows you to take a glimpse of your more negative traits or things that you're doing. Okay, so that you could become the better you as the new year approaches. Okay, rest assured, Gemini, that this is a general reading, and as such, it certainly will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the valuable insight that you're seeking. Okay, I'm shuffling up as we speak here. We're going to start off with the overarching theme, and then we're going to revisit your past, fast forward you up to your present. Okay, share with you what might be hidden and which you may not be cognizant. Then we'll give you advice and a probable resolution should you continue on as you are. If this reading resonates, Geminis, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Keep in mind, Geminis, in this reading, we're not focusing on one specific aspect or area of your life. And we're just going to share with you whatever it is that Spirit would like you to know. So let's dive right on into this reading, Geminis, with both feet and see the messages that Spirit has for you. Okay, let's get started. I feel that for many of you, Gemini, you have constantly repeated various cycles over your life. In some aspect of your life, it could be romantic. It could be something involved with your work here that I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing that, this experience has somewhat burnt you out here. Okay? And you've discovered that the way that you've been accustomed to doing things has not gotten you what you really want when it comes to your wishes and your desires in life here. It could be connected again with something romantic or with your work situation here. I'm just seeing a routine type collapse here that seems to be showing here. And Spirit is asking you to make changes and kind of giving here. Okay? I'm also feeling, Gemini, that many of you are still procrastinating. You're either procrastinating making a decision or something spiritually connected. You are or have been procrastinating. Okay? And you've been very resistant to change here. Okay? And perhaps in order to get you back on track, you might want to consider doing some type of shadow work and stop putting it off here. and to focus on yourself and any negative tendencies that impede success. Okay? I'm also getting to here that many of you guys are still having some type of inner conflict here. You've opened your third eye here. It seems that you saw, and it could be possibly, you might have could have seen something on social media, or you could have discovered some type of a secret or something that wasn't in your favor via an email. But I feel that this seems to be, with this card, it seems to be connected with something more romantic here. I'm seeing some type of interference that kind of came into the play here that caused you to have this inner conflict. And it perhaps could be a third party situation that arises in your romantic situation here. Okay? Let's see what Spirit has to say with regards to your past here. Okay? I feel that in the past, a lot of you have had trouble sleeping. You know, you burnt yourself out here that I'm seeing. Some of you have sat up late at night wishfully thinking for things to occur that Spirit feels that isn't in your best interest, or were not in your best interest here. You're spiritually burned out here. It's almost like the Nine of Swords, like a lot of you are still having anxieties about what may have, or that you had a lot of anxieties about what happened in the past. And I'm seeing a lot of burnout, a lot of spiritual fatigue, if you will. Okay? Presently, what I'm seeing here is that some of you are feeling hopeless, constantly exhausted over the direction that your life is taking here. You're feeling drained. You're feeling fatigue here. So Spirit is kind of asking you to embrace a bit more faith and to embrace a bit more hope into your situation and trust into the process. Okay? Now let's see what might be hidden and what you might need to be cognizant here. Right. So this is certainly something connected. I'm kind of getting to a romantic type situation where you guys have had some type of upheaval, you know, and perhaps you seem to be involved in a very complicated type situationship. I won't even say relationship, but it appears to be a situationship here. Okay, and either you're rejecting someone or someone is rejecting you. Okay, and a lot of you are kind of wondering, is it really worth moving forward or risking investing any more time in this person? Is it worth the emotional investment here? Okay? And some of you might have seen something or received a text or a call from someone estranged that I'm kind of getting 2 days ago. I'm kind of getting for some of you. All right? Let's get you some practical advice here. In order to get over the anxiety that you're feeling here and the paranoia, okay, Spirit is asking you to have more of a reality check, okay, to get over the restlessness. Some of you, again, you're just fearful, and Spirit is asking that you, ladies and gentlemen, surrender fear. Okay, that's what I'm kind of seeing with that card here. Okay, I'm kind of feeling that you are constantly procrastinating here. And Spirit just keep talking about the fact that you're procrastinating and you're avoiding situations here. Some of you might even be feeling shameful about what may have happened, or it could be how this other person is feeling, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? In any event, you need to surrender self pity that I'm kind of getting, because it looks like you guys are feeling a lot of self pity about what might have happened here. So, ladies and gentlemen, connect the energies to however they resonate in your situation here. Okay? And it looks like you're over deliberating a bit too much that I'm kind of getting. And it seems that you need to make a decision, ladies and gentlemen. You're overthinking something here. And a lot of you can't sleep that I'm kind of getting. It's like more of an emotional overload here. So you are, in fact, taking life a bit too seriously here that I'm getting. Yeah, I can't make this up here. Okay? You are avoiding making a decision. Alright? Some of you might even made a list of things that are required to move your life forward. And you're still procrastinating. So Spirit is saying stop overthinking a matter and get moving that I'm kind of feeling here. So with that said, Geminis, this is your reading. I certainly hope that it has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and should anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website. Thanks so much for your time.